Hello and happy Friday. I am just back from a bike ride, which was really lovely. I took sort of like the afternoon off work today and I wanted to go and do something quite physically trying and just be outside. I mean, the weather has been very sort of like back and forth, really hot one minute, absolutely chucking it down the next, but I actually really enjoy being out on the bike in the rain and running in the rain and that kind of thing, so I wasn't too fussed about that. So yeah, this morning I woke up, had a bit of a lay-in and got up, did a few worky bits, did a few sort of like errandy kind of stuff, and yeah, then just decided, myself and Jim decided that we were going to go on a ride to a couple of towns across from where I live, and the total distance that we went, well, the total logged distance, I'll insert here for you. It says 21.75 k. However, sort of halfway round the planned route that we had, we decided there was a really lovely little pub by sort of, is it called a marina, where boats dock and stuff. So I mean, I made it sound like I live near the sea. It's a canal, and there are my brain won't work. What are they called? Canal boats? Are they just called canal boats? I think they are. Yeah, where they park and stop for a while. So we stopped there and had soda water with some orange, and it was so refreshing and lovely. And I paused my workout because I didn't want it to like think that I was still working out when I wasn't, and then when I set off I forgot to restart it. So there was probably about, Jim's done this route before and he's mapped it, and by his previous route and tracking, we think it's about 24k. However, it's very sort of like, the inclines are absolutely crazy, like such steep hills, and on one point we were going over quite rough terrain by the canal, which was quite good actually, because it kind of reminded me of what it's like sort of like standing on a vibration plate, and I was like, this is probably helping my lymphic flow, so who cares. And yeah, just really lovely. So we cycled to the town, had a little look around the market that was there, decided to grab like a coffee, and we went to this really lovely little bakery that Jim knows of, and they had just an array of deliciousness. Lots of sausage rolls, quiche, pork pies, toasties, you know, all of the delights that a little coffee shop has to offer. However, I opted to have a small ham salad sandwich on a brown bread roll, and it was really yummy, and it's super low calorie, and you know, that little bit of energy, because part of my head was like just saying, because I'd taken some fruit along with me, and part of me was going, just eat the fruit, don't eat anything. But then I'm just reiterating day after day, that's not something that's sustainable. That's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. And I need to remember that, you know, there's nothing wrong with doing like a 25k bike ride and having a ham salad sandwich on a brown roll. You know, it's relatively fine. So I had that and a coffee and some water, and then we cycled back. So yeah, the full route is probably 25k. I was actually monitoring my heart rate throughout the entirety of the ride. I kept checking it on my Apple Watch, and it was generally between the sort of 140 to 160 mark, sitting somewhere between there. Occasionally it would go down to sort of like 125, 130 if I was like coasting down a hill for a while until I sort of picked it back up again. And then there was a couple of instances when it was way up in like the 180s. I wonder if I can see my highest heart rate. Will it tell me? My average, it's saying, is 133. However, I was monitoring it and it was definitely quite high for a lot of the time. I can't seem to find it. If anybody knows how to do that, how to check your maximum heart rate on a workout. Oh, it's mapped it. Yay. I was really hoping it would. There we go. I didn't really want anybody to know exactly where I live, but yeah, that's cool. So about 25k in distance. It took us 2 hours 15. Total calories burned was 692. I don't understand all of these elevation things, and I kind of get it. It means like how high you've gone and how low you've gone, but I don't really understand it enough to start waffling on about it. So that's another tick of my sort of, so I have a goal to do 30 minutes movement a day, but then I also want 3 sort of more strenuous workouts a week over a longer period of time of like an hour. So I've done 2 so far this week. I've got 1 more to go before Monday, and I think I'm going to do it on Sunday and give my body a little bit of rest tomorrow. Obviously still doing my 30 minutes, but having a little bit of rest. So yeah, oh actually before I left for my bike ride, I had half a piece of ham and a baby bell, but they're all in my diary. So the time is now 10 to 4 and I'm suitably pleased with myself. I've definitely put in a lot of effort. I had to get off on one of the hills, and the rest of them I just continued to cycle up, and believe me, so when we got back into our town where we live, there was just basically, it's basically just like that to get back to where I live and get back to my home. We did, I feel like I'm a bit wheezy. We did actually go, we kind of staggered it so it wasn't so severe, but that first point was like, oh my god, I was so fatigued. So fatigued, and I feel like every muscle in my body has been worked, and I'm very happy with myself. Exercise is awesome, guys. Go exercise. If you're not exercising, go do it. It's amazing. It makes you feel great. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go, and I think we're gonna pop out and pick up a few bits for tea. And yeah, I just feel like the more the days are going on, the more sort of like motivation I seem to be getting in terms of not wanting to deviate. So today, like when we were at the market, there was like pies and pastries and cakes and things like that, and there's nothing wrong with having that from time to time, but I don't want to do that so soon into my journey. Well, there was not one single bit of me that wanted like that. I really didn't. It's just, that is just how I feel right now, and I don't know how long that is going to persevere, but I'm really enjoying the fact that I've got a lot of willpower right now to sort of like say no. So it is now 22:06 and we are back from going to pick up something for tea. So I thought I would do a super duper mini grocery haul and show you what we got and what we decided to have in the end, because our initial plan didn't work because we needed to go to the butcher's and the butcher's were closed, so we had to sort of change what we were having a little bit. If you can hear a noise in the background, it's Floss playing with a plastic bottle and trying to inspire any fun times for her at the moment, because she's still not very well and it's looking like she's going to be having an operation on Monday. So any sort of moments that she's feeling good, we try and make it as fun and, well, just as fun as possible. So I got a pack of lamb shoulder, just diced lamb shoulder. We popped into Tesco's as we were actually parked in Tesco's car park. Like I said, I'm trying to limit my intake of sort of like red meats, but So far this week I haven't had any, so I'm going for like 1 or 2 portions at the very most weekly, so that's fine. And we're gonna have somewhat of like a Moroccan-y tea. I mean, I don't know if I can call it Moroccan. I feel like it's somewhat Moroccan inspired. So we grabbed some, that's funny, it actually says Moroccan inspired couscous on this packet. Got some couscous, and we got some wholemeal pita breads, which I'm a super massive fan of, absolutely love them. Grabbed some coriander because I was just fancying the flavour of coriander. Got some holy moly tzatziki and some delicious Moroccan inspired hummus, which looks absolutely incredible. Some peppers. I got some raspberries for my yogurt and honey. Oh, I accidentally switched on the kettle. For my yogurt dessert thing that I've been liking recently. Jim got some barbecue sauce, as it is his favourite. Jim also got some brie. Has she killed it?
No, but I don't want to get in plastic.
I took the plastic rim off.
But she'd chew all that.
Oh, okay, just pop it in the recycling then.
Yeah.
That's fine. I got some roasted garlic and pepper, like a seasoned grinder thing. I also, there wasn't really any, I was looking for some kind of Moroccan inspired seasoning and there wasn't, but I just thought salt, paprika and pepper would probably do the trick.
I'm here again, different direction.
Coming from the east wing this time.
East wing, yeah.
We also, me and Jim love olives.
We got olives.
Do you know how to pronounce this? Halkidiki olives. Halkidiki.
You did alright.
Olives, yeah. So basically, olives with slow roasted tomatoes, yummy. Also got some sun-dried tomatoes. We've got some mozzarella, which I'm very excited to have with some ordinary tomatoes and some sun-dried tomatoes. And then I just got some chicken for Floss because she's needing to eat very bland, sort of easily digestible meals at the moment, so I've got some of that for her. And I'm very hungry, so I'm gonna crack on with dinner. So dinner was absolutely delicious. It turned out really yummy, to say it was sort of like made on a bit of a whim. It is currently 8:30, so I am going to wrap up today's video here and go through my Nutri-Check with you all. So just to see if it will focus. So for breakfast I had my strawberry protein shake. For lunch I had a ham sandwich and a coffee. For dinner, as you saw, I had the lamb sort of Moroccan-y inspired dinner that was 599 calories. My snacks, I've had a Baby Bell, I've had a slice of ham, I've had a soda water and orange. I had one of these, I'll show you because I don't know how to describe them, but they're basically French biscuits made with brown sugar. I've just had some yogurt, raspberries and blueberries, so my snacks come to 275, and I'm not sure how, but I'm literally so close to being dead on my calorie goal of 1,400. I haven't done fantastically well with my fruits and vegetables today. I have done pretty decently well with my water though. I've drank lots and lots of water today, and obviously had my epic bike ride. So today is another tick on the, I don't know, what would I call it? Tracking streak, maybe? So yeah, day 5 on track. Floss is still unwell. She's been very sort of up and down. For those of you who don't follow me over on Instagram or haven't been following me from my previous videos or whatever, I have a miniature sausage dog called Florence, and she became very poorly about 5 weeks ago, and she's had various sort of like stays at the vets, and she's been on medication for the problem that we think it is, and yeah, she's just been very up and down, but she's still in lots of pain. She will be okay for like maybe, I don't know, about an hour or something, then she'll drop and then she'll be a bit okay again. And basically the problem is with her tummy or digestive system. So we're at the stage now where she has to go back into the vets. So we've phoned them up and she's going to go in tomorrow, and she's likely going to stay in there until Monday, when she has an operation booked for Monday anyway. So yeah, we'll see how she is tomorrow. Hopefully we can still keep her at home over the weekend until the Monday, but we just have to basically take it as it comes, like hour by hour really. And it's really stressful. It's one of the hardest things, seeing her in lots of pain and not really knowing how to help. It's not very nice. So yeah, that's probably like I feel like personally I'm dealing with it quite well, but it is still very stressful. And usually like one of my go-to things is to sort of like comfort eat, but I'm not doing that at the moment, so I've got to be very sort of proud of myself for that. I'm not using it as an excuse not to track or to not exercise or to overeat. I'm sort of like dealing with a very stressful situation and not letting it hinder my goals for my calories and my movement and stuff. But yeah, still very sad, but fingers crossed over the weekend we can figure out what actually is wrong and go from there. But that's that. I don't know if I'm going to film tomorrow. I might take the day off filming, but I'm still tracking and I'm still sticking to all of my goals. I'll just see how I feel. I might check in the evening just to let you know how I've been doing. But yeah, that's about it really. Another day on track, which I'm super happy with. Super proud of myself for my bike ride, because yeah, it was pretty physically challenging and I really enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying bike riding at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna go and edit this video now, and I really hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up because it helps my channel and really makes me smile. If you haven't done so already, please hit subscribe and I'll send you all of the happy vibes. And until next time, stay happy, healthy and well. I love you all. Bye.